Alright, welcome back to the internet. We're going to continue our path in Toussaint. Let's see where this takes us.
Oh! What are you doing?
I've been doing, she's asking. I've been doing some side quests to upgrade myself, to prepare myself for the story quest.
Women love
Pump up.
tears. Men.
Alright, let's get into it. Meet Regis at Mère-Something Cemetery. Alright.
Oh!
That's cool. Did you like my armor? This is Grandmaster Wolf School, which is our school. So this is the outfit from Geralt school.
Buy your tickets now.
Scars.
Work doth one know.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton the Peyrak falls victim.
Okay, I know the dude is dead, but his name is still funny. Peyrak. I'm running. I like running, especially in town. I don't go like going on a horse.
It is right and fitting, Witcher, that the Duchessa summoned and you came.
Yes. Stop talking to me. Where the hell is this cemetery? Okay, I think I will take a roach. Roach, come. Let's go, Roachy. I can't get used to the view. I keep saying this because it's so awesome. This is the first game that made me admire the view so much. Okay, let's see what this guy is up to.
Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
That's okay, whatever.
What now?
More?
Fiddles are plenty around here.
Making me uncomfortable. Let me pick mushroom while at it. Alright. God damn it, Regis. When you invite someone's home, make sure you stand by to open the door, okay? Don't let your guests come in through the cave. Man. But what do I expect? I'm meeting a vampire, alright? Okay, that's why he didn't hear me. He was underground. Nonsense. He's a vampire. He hears everything.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
True.
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
His hand?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
Oh, nice.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Alright.
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both higher vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Detlef. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Okay.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kermoran, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's hideout.
Alright, let's brew it. Why wait?
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Let's leave the hand hanging there. I'll come back for you, dude. Oh. Oh. Will this hand be a problem later? Just crawling around. creepy. Me talking to crow.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would, with all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
I don't know. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. But okay.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Got plenty of questions I'd like to ask, but let's postpone any longer conversations until things calm down.
Unable to focus your thoughts at the moment, I understand. I too am anxious to know the news.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Alright. Just before we get drunk. I should have asked him something. Jesus. I like my hair tie.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
The trial of the grasses, the tests, the experiment they did on kids to turn them into witcher, is horrifying.
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted wight. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted wight before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted wights. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the wight survived entirely unmolested.
First,
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I love my armor, by the way.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the wight's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Alright. Wait, why is it not working?
Wights rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons.
Spare me the
Nice.
sceptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Nice.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Okay. Read the bestiary. Okay. About this thing. Curse one. Nope. Relict. Interesting. Spectre. Okay, Spectre. No. I don't have it. Just look for it. Who cares? Oh, they just added. Alright. Is it Spectre or Relict? No. Obviously not a vampire. A relic? No. Sorry. Oh, whatever. Let's go. I don't know what is this thing look like. Living in a house? With spoons? Creepy. Oh, funglets. Oh my god, I hate this funglet. Funglet everywhere. Okay, look close.
Artists.
Yeah, never. Wherever there's mist.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Okay. Alright. The spoon? Trying to tell me something? Okay. I think it's trying to tell me not to go inside. Oh man, look at all those spoons. What a creative way to decorate your house.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Same writing all over again.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
But I don't want to go into that house. It's so creepy. Oh my god, okay.
A pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Yeah, spoon everywhere. Empty? Is it loot? Huh, stained diary.
She was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
Okay, can I lift this curve?
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Too many spoon. I don't want spoon. Sorry. Oh, this is so creepy.
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Wait, I missed something. Is that her family?
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It makes sense.
Okay.
Actually does seem like a Wight's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
Who's that?
Cauldron I was looking for. Wight's not particularly tidy.
God, I want to get out of here.
Thousands of them here. Wight's been a collector for years.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh, I want to get out of here. What the hell? Locked? I think I missed something.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Table set. Wight, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. Wight that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it.
I think the fish is you. bad for you. Let me put you out of your misery. Oh no. Jump scared. How can we lift it?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Oh, someone have to sit and eat with her?
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Oh.
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Ho ho ho, so cute. Okay, this could end badly.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Let's eat without the spoon.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Okay, this could end very, very badly. Am I going to eat it? Ooh!
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness. I think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the Wight. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
If I lift the curse, then I won't have the saliva. Would I? Would I? Oh my god, there's so many. What the hell? This is so creepy. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Yay!
Eat. I must eat.
Wow, I did it! I only have Chardonnay, I don't know. I did it! God.
I'll take you someplace safe.
I didn't know it was possible. I thought that whatever we do, we're gonna end up in fighting anyway. What a nice surprise. Oh, I brought her home. Oh, that's so sweet.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid.
Oh,
Whatever brought this about?
she was cursed.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara Estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
It was very simple.
It's all over. That's what matters. Let's now focus on taking care of Marlena.
Naturally. I shall see to it.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Nice. I did not expect this at all. You better take care of Marlena, alright? She's my boo now. Alright, let's go back to Regis and tell him I don't have saliva. Because I chose to lift the curse.
But a few drops of
Let's fast travel. Let's fast travel. Please don't mind the commotion outside. Just my family trying to eat dinner. Alright. Can I go from here now? I can. Okay, nice. Hi, Regis. Man, I'm sucks at running. Can't run. What the hell is wrong with you?
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Calling them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be very, very dangerous.
Okay.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesham Mutna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find
That sounds
cages
like an
suspended in
Indian
the
name.
air. I will enter
Tesham
one,
Mutna.
be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
You get high. Is that
Tesham Mutna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesham Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Alright, let's go then.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice.
Let's go get it.
As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesham Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Don't I smell tasty? Okay. It's such a nice, charming place, eh? There's a folktale flying around. Should we kill it first? The camera angle is awesome. I love everything about this game. Camera, character,
We have arrived.
gameplay,
The
story.
sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
10 out of 10. Alright.
You lead.
Let's ignore the dead body over there. That look like dandelion.
Scurvers. Must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to
That
open
sounds
it.
so wrong. That sounds like something else. I guess show Geralt something
How the hell?
new.
It's...
Ooh. Let me upgrade my character point first. I want to go for fire. And come back. Alright.
ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout, fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our realm to this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first.
Really?
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes.
He meant it
Great
literally.
many beings have breathed their last here.
There's a dude hanging. Oh, 2 dudes now. 3 dudes.
Cliffs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the
Yes.
conjunction.
Wait for me.
My ancestors placed them here to remind us of where we came from.
So this one? Which tribe's this?
No loot should left behind. May loot be with you. Alright. This is getting creepier and creepier.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Alright. Let's go get...
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Oh, wait. Alright.
Three done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Let me change my clothes first. Yeah, look at these cool armors. I think they give me for a reason to use here. Oh! Wait. Okay. Ah, that's nice. Nice. New sword too? Nice. Alright. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Will we have to fight him? I don't want to fight him. I kind of like Regis. He seems nice.
We must
But
hurry.
we have to
The
kill
beasts
him.
have caught the scent. Also, my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Okay. So he cannot change into the mist because of something that he put up. Okay.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what did you do once I uttered it?
I don't know.
Don't know. Calm it down. Somehow.
Please. Don't be able. We must force through this, that is all.
You just smell the blood.
Come on. I hate everything. Dead. Anything else? More? Freeze!
Growth.
I shall overcome.
Good. Because I can hear more coming.
That's a glitch, isn't it? Okay. Put my sword. You know they explode by themselves. Look. Look. Boom.
Hold on. I'll let you out.
Oh. Oh no. Get his blood. Get his blood. Alright.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
Or we can just use water and turn him up. He looks like a red more than a vampire.
Get you out of here.
Poor Regis.
Concoction.
I kind of like my armor. I'm gonna put it up on my house. Yeah.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
You know you can put up stuff at your house. Your armor, sword, everything.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Will you get your hair back?
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Oh, we need to drink it? I thought we do it like Triss did, like we put something at the fountain and it will come up. Whatever. Okay.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef?
It's a shame we have to kill him. He was such a good guy.
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Okay, we need to kill Detlef. But I like his style. He's dressed in black.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Okay. That's not good. We must talk to that shoes boy.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him, still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detlef.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with?
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
No worries.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Alright. Let's go talk to this shoes boy. Oh, it's called bootleg. Alright, let me change my clothes. It's important, alright? It's important to change my clothes. Because I hate the clothes. Okay. Change to poison, yes, why not? Stunned, yes. Alright. Let's fast travel, shall we? So far I know that Detlef, he doesn't enjoy killing, according to the reaction his reaction after he killed a dude. So there's something more to it.
Boot blocks don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
This is night? This is 7:30 a.m.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
A watcher with a great sense of fashion and humor. Ah, great. What? Okay. None of your concern.
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
No,
Yep.
no.
Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no. No northern sheep titler insults us. We'll pummel the swine first, then spank the piglet. Get him! You're not a complete bug.
Come on, come closer.
Tackle him!
Cheats!
Yeah! Oh, Mumsy!
Not good.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
Let's talk to this lad.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
Businessman.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, No boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
Really?
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too.
Right, boy, right.
New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left,
What did I
I'll
say,
buy a
right?
share in a
Businessman.
laundress. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Should I give him the money? But I don't want to. Alright.
Alright. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
It's not quite... I don't know.
Okay, dude, you're so annoying.
It's not quite...
I don't have money.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Yeah, I don't have
Just
enough
one
money.
problem. Don't have the coin. See if I can't get some, then come back.
I shall patiently await your return.
Oh my god. Should have just hypnosed him or something.
We've seen the day come when our culture is threatened by the very means of its own cultural protection.
I need to go make some money first. Alright, so let's end this here. And I will try to go make money and continue the next episode with the money to
And I
pay him.
hit your crossbow.
Alright. So goodbye.